Away and running. A good start on the outside for freestanding today. There's the rail speed of City Humor and Run. Poppy is right there in that second place position. And April Fool's Andy with the money on is last of all, but only 4 lengths would cover tip to tail in the opening furlong. So City Humor, the longest price on the board at 15 to 1, dictates the terms. But Run Poppy is right there lurking ever so closer and under a good hold too. Freestanding is 3 wide as they approach the half-mile pole. And April Fool's Andy has the run of the race and is closing in now. Around the far turn, Run Poppy gets the button pushed and kicks away by 1.5 lengths. April Fool's Andy emerges from out of the crowd, a battle with freestanding for the exacta, and City Humor is dropped away to the tail. Around the bend with 1/4 to go, Run Poppy telling him run and catch me now, and is kicked away to a nice advantage. In second is freestanding, and April Fool's Andy is trying to labor in for the exacta position with only 1 furlong to go. Run Poppy still has a nice advantage. April Fool's Andy and freestanding in a good head bobber for second, but there's no doubt about the winner here. Run Poppy was much the best. April Fool's Andy second. Freestanding third. City Humor fourth. Away and running. Ducking out badly was Gymnast, affecting Incontrovertible. So Gwinnett inherited the lead, but there goes Gymnast. And Gymnast puts those red blinkers in front over Gwinnett. Calcolithic is second last, and Incontrovertible is last of all. So that's the four as they swing left for the first time today. Around 2 turns, that is. And Gwinnett protects rail position, and Gymnast is right there too. 2 sets of 2 as they pass the 6.5 with Calcolithic right behind the speed, and Incontrovertible is 3 wide, passing the 3/4 mile pole. So they point towards the back of the track, and Gwinnett is the one who carves out the splits and shows the way by 1.25 lengths. Gymnast is hot in pursuit in second with only 5 furlongs left to go, and Calcolithic is right there with no excuses today behind the speed with 4.5 furlongs out. And Incontrovertible creeps closer too, but she has been 3 wide at both terms, and they only have 4 furlongs to go. So now it's a 3-pronged battle. Grenade continues to scrape paint. Gymnast is right there in a position to challenge. Incontrovertible is 3 wide, and Calcolithic's behind a wall of speed. There is no torn tickets yet, and Incontrovertible can wait no more at the 5/16 and kicks for home. Gwinnett continues to stay at the rail. Gymnast needs to do better, and Calcolithic is closing into a hot pace as they swing to the top of the stretch. Incontrovertible has a 1-length lead to hold. Calcolithic goes wide. Gwinnett stays at the rail. Gymnast puts the cue in the rack. They swing in. Incontrovertible holding on to a 3/4 length lead. Calcolithic trying to make inroads inside the final 200 yards. Incontrovertible huffing and puffing now. Calcolithic comes calling for the lead, and Calcolithic goes from last, goes to first, and Calcolithic wins over Incontrovertible, Gwinnett, and Gymnast was the last one home. Away and running. It was a nice even start. Tolkien bounds away on top. Benny Havens is right there, and up the rail is Ray to take the baton away from Tolkien around this first turn on a firm rated turf. Benny Havens came away in that 3rd place position. Sulon Barbados is off the rail, and Copazzo saves a lot of ground. Around the first turn they go with 6 furlongs from the winning post, and Ray, with the pace in its hands, shows the way 3/4 length. Tolkien is on hold in that 2nd place position. A gap of length and a half down to Benny Havens, who leaves the rail wide open for Capazzo, and that leaves Sue Loves Barbados last of all at the 4.5. So Sagrada Rey continues to carve out the clock. The lead's only half a length with 4 furlongs to go, and Tolkan has shadowed him every single step of the way. Capazzo continues to take the inside trail while Benny Havens is a little wide, and Sue Loves Barbados is only 4 lengths off the lead as they go around the second turn. So Grotto Ray calls the shots, but on the outside, here comes Benny Havens and Tolkan, and up the rail, Capazzo has to do better, and Sue Loves Barbados passes that one as they get ready to swing in. Deep on the course, Benny Havens, the rail scraping Sagrada Rey. In between rivals is Tolkan. Sue Loves Barbados makes him 4 across the track inside the final furlong. Benny Havens had the jump. Sagrada Rey fights right back. Sue Loves Barbados surging past them all. Sue Loves Barbados has won it. Second place, nearly a dead heat between Sagrada Rey and Tolkan. That photo's for the judge. Benny Havens was fourth. Away and running. An awkward start for Great Faces. Good rail speed today from 8 Wasting Time, living up to the name. Brasstown injects more pace, and the pace is quick. Up the inside, Brett's World shares third with King Cairo, and last of all is Great Faces. Around the first turn they go. No breathers up top for the top two. Ain't Wasting Time with a neck in front, and Brasstown trying to back off the speed. And right there in the perfect spot today is King Cairo in a third place trip. There's a big divide about 6 lengths to Great Faces, who takes fourth away from Brett's World as they leave the first turn behind. So they go at it toe to toe in 23 seconds for the opening quarter. Ain't Wasting Time and Brasstown, they throw it down to the midpoint of the backstretch run, and Brasstown now puts that shadow roll in front. Ain't Wasting Time kicks again, and King Cairo is lurking right behind him with only 4 furlongs left to go. Brett's World now takes fourth, and Great Faces stays at the rail, but to no avail as they get ready to swing the side. So Ain't Wasting Time puts a nose in front. Brasstown tries to kick again, and King Cairo's had the run of the race under a loose rein and is right there tracking the speed. Brett's World has plenty of lengths to try to close, and Great Faces is last of all. So the battle continues between Ain't Wasting Time and Brasstown at the top of the stretch. Ain't Wasting Time under whip encouragement has a neck in front. Brasstown not surrendering lightly. Closing in late is King Cairo, and Brett's World is trying to pick him off one by one. The fight continues. Ain't Wasting Time now inching away from Brasstown. Brett's World is closing, but it's too late to change the winning outcome. Ain't Wasting Time, Brasstown on a mouth-watering finish. Brasstown in a photo with Ain't Wasting Time. They dueled all the way around the Stanton Oval. They're set. Away and running. Good speed in the center for Blind Eye. 3 from the inside is Mo Money Mo Betta. And there's Langley Avenue also mixing it up along with Scores to Settle. So the X of the chute, there's no pace on. Langley Avenue's in between rivals. Mo Money Mo Betta stays at the rail. And Scores to Settle is right there too as they get ready to round this clubhouse turn. Admiral's Wave rides the inside to that 4th place position. And Phobia was a little ranked there, impeding the progress of Blind Eye. Astros has 2 beaten, which is Tio Tony, and last of all is the reluctant to load Amani's Tiger. Around the turn they go, to the geyser in step. Mo Money, Mo Betta, and Langley Avenue, nothing between them as they got 5 furlongs left to go. A distant third up the inside is Admiral's Rave, and to the outside of that one is Scores to Settle. There's a length and a half down to another set of 2, which includes Blind Eye off the fence and Phobia, who takes the trail up the rail. Astros is right there in a position to challenge, so is Tio Tony, and Amani's Tiger's getting closer too. Around the far turn, 3 across the course. Mo Money, Mo Betta stays glued to that rail. Langley Avenue has no excuses while the rider asks for more. Admiral's Rave is 3 wide, and Phobia's coming alive, and so is Blind Eye. Multiple chances inside the quarter pole. Mo Money, Mo Betta, Langley Avenue. Deep on the course is Admiral's Wave, and they're into the stretch. And now Admiral's Wave says go, and Admiral's Wave responds. Langley Avenue tries to dig deep, and here comes Blind Eye with a menacing move with a 16th to go. Admiral's Wave is kicked away from the opposition. Amani's Tiger moves into second. Admiral's Wave the winner over Amani's Tiger, Astros, and then came Blind Eye. Away and running. Good speed from the favorite, May the Horse Be With You. Tap for speed as I Am That I Am, and so is Apache. Lifespan is right there. Tiny Tin and LaCoya Road, they are fanned out all across the track in starting gate order. So May the Horse Be With You leads the charge into the first turn, and Apache is right there on chase mode in second, and Lifespan's committed to a 3 wide kick. I Am That I Am is in the 4 path, and LaCoya Road is covering more ground than Lewis and Clark. And at the back of the pack, it's Tiny Tin. 7 lengths would cover the lot. 5.5 furlongs to go. May the Horse Be With You has that neck in front, and Apache is right there chasing the speed in second. Lifespan is tacking on to the both of them. I Am That I Am is committed to a 4 wide kick. LaCoya Road has been caught very deep on both turns, and Tiny Tin has no excuses from the back of the pack, but is still 7 lengths down from a 5-pronged attack into the far turn. Apache is right there fighting with the May the Horse Be With You, and Lifespan eyeballs the both of them. I Am That I Am is deep, and so is LaCoya Road, and Tiny Tin still last of all. Still 5 across the course, and nobody's taken a crack at the leader yet. May the Horse Be With You now. Push is coming to shove. Apache tries to battle on. Lifespan's there too. I Am That I Am is 4 deep, 5 wide as LaCoya Road. Tiny Tin is getting closer. This is up for grabs at the top of the stretch, and May the Horse Be With You trying to hold on by a thread. I Am That I Am has all this positive momentum. LaCoya Road still covers a lot of ground. 3 across the course with 70 yards to go. I Am That I Am. May the Horse Be With You. I Am That I Am. And a win photo with the May the Horse Be With You. Then LaCoya Road and Apache. Away and running. Good speed, one from the outside from Solardi, and Kitchen Fire is going to keep that rival company early on, and JW's Tricky Mischief throwing that head about in that 3rd place position. Captain Candy came away a handy 4th. Smithwick Spice is 3 pass off the rail, and last of all is Showtime Cat. This race is void of any pace for the 5 furlong sprint over the firm going, and Solardi dictates the terms, but Kitchen Fire has kept this one honest, and now Smithwick Spice is creeping up to the both of them. Captain Candy has the run of the race behind a trio of speed. JW's Tricky Mischief backpedals, and Showtime Cat is last of all, and they swing into the stretch. And Smith's Wick Spice trying to press past Solardy at the top of the stretch. And now Smith Wick Spice kicks for home. Solardy counters that attack. These two are the principals. 70 yards to go. And now Smith Wick Spice pulls away at even money. Smith Wick Spice has won it over Solardy. Then came Captain Candy and JW's Tricky Mischief.